Hey, Slotcar fans. How's everybody doing this Saturday night? Thank you so much for showing up. Let me take a look here and see who all's here real quick. Hey, we got Robert Cade. There's Matt. Again, thank you for showing back up. Mark. Hey, good job today. I'm going to give a shout out to Mark with Mark's Slot Car Garage. He actually raced with some guys that are pros today, and he held his own. So everybody give Mark a round of applause as being, part of our little group of showing support for him doing a good job today and racing because he had the weight of all of us on his back. No pressure, Mark. You did great, though, buddy. Thank you. Hey, Chris. Hey, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you again, Robert. And there's my man Adam. All right, got 15 people already here on a Saturday night. I don't know about where the weather is in your area, but it is just plain shit here in Missouri. We got a freeze warning. Yesterday, I was sweating because it was so humid and warm in the lower 80s. And today, you wouldn't dare go outside with a short sleeve shirt on for any length of time. Hey, long day of racing's better than a long day at work, my friend. Hey, 19 of you here. Thank you, guys. Hey, there's Mike and Steph. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you showing up. I'm glad to see you made it home, Steph. Oh, Mary, look. Oh, ooh, the Miata Cruise. Wouldn't this look good? Don't you already have one of these? There's Dell. He's back. Thank you, sir. I thank everybody for showing up. We got 21 people here tonight, and we're not even 10 minutes into the feed. Thank you guys so much. Oh, well, Mayor, here one of these weeks shortly. I'm sure my members are going to pick this to be a car auction, so be sure and join in on all the live feeds so you can get in on this bad boy. It's a good looking one, and it'd be easy one to see going around the track with that bright yellow. But it's not one of the ones getting auctioned off tonight. The members have spoken, and we've got our 5 auction cars. But before I even start talking about that stuff, I want to get to caught up with everybody and make sure everybody's week's been going well. Hopefully, you got to check out Dan with Slot Valley Racing's live feed this Monday that featured Chris with Southern Slot Racing, Mark of Mark Slot Car Garage, myself, Raul with Conquest Racing, and of course Dan. And we were doing basically a cross-platform talk on the slot cars in general, not just specifically H.O. 132nd, 124th, or in this case 143rd. We're just out to bring the whole slot car community together. And so kind of gaining on the theme of some of us that are on Discord as part of the members, it's free. You just, in fact, if someone could put that in the link in case somebody wants to join in with us, you can. But there's some of us that have these 143rd cars. And with the help of Steve with Shin RC, he pointed out how you can modify your HO scale cars to work on these tracks. And so that was going to be the goal tonight, was to get one of these like little setup in an oval and then show those cars running and then modify the Mega G Plus like he mentioned to do it. Regrettably, the Amazon order didn't come in, and I don't have any of those specific sized spray extensions, for lack of a better term, to use. So the only thing we're going to do tonight after the auction is basically set that up for the first time. I've owned it for over 4.5 years, and it's never been out of the box. So I'm going to open this bad boy up, and we're going to try to put up a little oval or something right here on the table where it's easy to see. If that doesn't work, then I'll just fold up the table and we'll slap it on the floor, and I'll just aim the camera down. So one way or another, we're going to change it up a little bit tonight. So we're going to have a little bit of HO, and then we're going to have a little bit of 143rd. And then hopefully next weekend, I'll be able to show the HO scale cars running on the 143rd scale track. And then I'll go over Shin RC's little trick on how he modified them, show exactly how he does it. And we'll do that live, and then we'll put a car on there live, and everybody will get to see how it's done. And if you're asking yourself, well, why would you want to do that, Scott? It says House of HO Racing. Well, my reasoning is a lot of people may be torn that are getting into the hobby because a lot of these little cars are hard to see and they're fast. and kids, generally speaking, wreck a lot. And from watching these cars, they seem to be a lot slower for one thing, and they're bigger. So if you're maybe looking for kids to have an entryway into slot cars, then this might be the way to go, because if you could modify your HO car to work on that size track, then you can have the best of both worlds. So, you can have a little 140/30, you can have a little bit of HO. Obviously, if you're trying to do a 4-lane, then you're running into the size issues that we all in the HO community talk about the larger scale cars. But if you're just running a simple 2-lane track, that might be the way to go versus buying an Auto World or an AFX Race Masters track. And that way you can buy both sets of cars and have one track to be able to run both. But we're going to try it out and see how it works. Hey, Mike, thank you for joining in, man. No, Adam, I'm getting cotton mouth here. It'll dry mouth. Hey, Adam. Okay. So that brings me, now that there's 24 of us here. Thank you guys again. I appreciate it. We got 14 thumbs up. That's awesome. Now that we've got 24 people here and we've been in for close to 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes. I want to everybody that's here live, and if you're watching later, like most people do, and like I said, I completely understand. Give a warm thank you and welcome to Adam Hurt. He is now Scott's House of HO Racing's moderator. He's going to try to help me out with keeping up with all the stuff in the chat, so that if it gets spinning really fast, I don't miss something, and I can try to make sure and answer anybody's questions that put them in the chat to have a better interaction. Because like I explained to my members, sometimes if you get on a big live feed and you type in a question and somebody and some other people start talking, it just zooms it up, and the person that's doing the live feed didn't even see your question. So I want to make sure that if someone takes the time to ask a question, that I at least do the common courtesy to try to answer it. So everybody say thank you to Adam for helping me out with that. I appreciate it, Adam, and thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate your friendship also. And I hope he's going to put up a video. He's been doing some Scott's House of HO Racing decorating in his slot car room, and he got to add some LED lights today, and he's got some cars on the wall. Next thing you know, his room's going to look like this one. So I can't wait. I can't wait to keep seeing the progress, buddy. And trust me, what you need to keep doing every time you do something, take a picture or a video of it or something, because you're going to look back and you're going to go like, wow, that's where I started and this is where I'm at. Because I know the #1 video on my channel since the day I've started a YouTube channel is like my second or third video, which is the tour of Scott's House of HO Racing. To this day, that one is almost the #1 watched video monthly on my channel. And it's one of the longest, but people usually only watch the tour. And just the other day, I was like, how is this thing still so popular after all this time? So I watched it again. And just looking at how much the room changed from when I did that video compared to when I left that place and moved to where I am now, my jaw was dropping. So trust me, any of you guys that do any modifications to your rooms or artwork or to your track, you trust me, you'll just grab your camera, take a couple pictures. You'll thank me later because looking back on those memories is going to bring a smile to your face like it did mine. Trust me. Barbecue chicken. Hey, Kim. Hey, Jeff. Thank you for stopping in, man. Nice, Adam. That's so awesome. Got 26 people here on a Saturday night. That is so great, man. Like I said, this is to people that are in the HO community. You know this. If you're new to the hobby, and just to explain where I'm coming from, when I say this is our season, this is when HO and slot cars in general take off like a rocket. Anytime the weather changes where it brings people inside, they get stir crazy. They start looking on YouTube. If they haven't already joined the hobby, or if they are in the hobby and they're a seasonal person, this is their season. They may not hear from them like a bear. They hibernate all summer long, and then all of a sudden people pop up out of the woodwork. So this is our time of year to try to get the word out for the slot car community as a whole. And so that's what I'm trying to do, is cross the bridge between large and small scales, and let everybody know that it makes no difference on what scale you're racing, as long as you're racing slot cars and having fun. That's what this hobby's all about. Whether you're doing it just with your grandkids like Dell, or you're doing it semi-professionally like Mark, there's room for everybody in between, and outside, both ways and the other. So it's just one big family, and we welcome everybody. So if you know somebody even thinking about it, tell them this is a good time to join. Okay, Mayor, I can tell you right now, I don't see it. Adam, can you help out the mayor and get that Discord link in the chat, so that people that did want to join us on Discord as part of that, what I call the after hours of all of our live shows, they can join us in there and ask questions and stuff. It's a great little personal way just to reach out directly to a lot of creators on YouTube that have slot car channels and that have a lot of knowledge. And so it's just like being able to go to your slot car library, so to speak, and say, I got a question, and somebody in that chat will generally know the answer, or who will have the answer and point you in the right direction. So I strongly encourage anybody that has not joined the Discord channel, please do so. It's a good time. Hey, Matt, have a good night. Enjoy the movies. Thank you again for joining in. Oh, okay. We're putting him to the test the first night, Dave. That's awesome. Nope. Yeah. Steffi and Mike answered for me. Nope. What I can do is that when this feeds over tonight, I can update the description of this video. And if it's not going to let us put it in the chat, then I'm going to try to put it in the description of this video tonight, after this video's, or after the live stream's done. So within 10 to 15 minutes after the stream's down, come back to this video, look in the description, and the link to that Discord channel should be in there. Because I know it lets me put my email address in there and all my contact information. So, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I'm no IT guy, but I'm willing to try to do whatever I can on my side, and I can copy and paste. Yeah, and Adam just pointed out that's a good way. If you have Discord already, if you don't, you can download the app. It's free, and then in the search after you've created your account, just type in Gale Force, like it says, Gale underscore Force underscore Raceway underscore Discord, and that'll get you right to that channel. But either way, I'm going to post the link in the description when this feed's done tonight. So, knowing that we're going to be doing the 143rd stuff, to give you guys kind of a preview, and then I'm going to clean off the table, and then we'll get started with the auction. But tonight's auction, if you missed it, I did a live video build of the sister car to Laura. I know Laura got her car, and she's happy. She can't wait to get it on the track. Thank you again, Laura, for you and your boyfriend's support. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're happy with the car, and I hope it brings a big smile to your face when you get it out there and light some sparks and melt some plastic with it. So I built this car just like hers, with one exception. I'm still waiting on the 420 O-rings in the front. The 360s just barely dangle there, and they barely tickle the track. So I'm going to put a bigger O-ring on there before I ship it out. They should be here Monday or Tuesday at the latest. So if someone wins it, Just know that the car won't ship out if someone wants to bid on it. Won't ship out until Monday or Tuesday when I get those new O-rings in, because I want to put the right size front tires on it. But then it's also going to include all the factory parts that were in that video that I replaced, and they have never been ran. That car you saw, I pulled it right out of the plastic, put it right into my little build box, and went to town on it. So it's got exactly the very same parts, very same modifications as the car that I built for Laura, and it picked up almost 2 seconds from what the difference from out of the factory, out of the box was from factory. Then I have a new old stock Kyle Petty here, really inexpensive. We have our Tommy Super Racing Turbo. This is an excellent shape. This is a great car. If you guys are looking for a good turbo Indy car, there's a good one. And then the members decided they wanted to see the most expensive car on the auction block on the table go up tonight, and that is the Mega G version of the Pro 1. And this is good enough to go into your collection, or if you're brave and you want to race it, you can race it. So there's 4 of the 5 cars. And then the 5th car is a nice Vet on a 440 X2 chassis. It is used, but barely. I mean, look at that. It's clean underneath this bad boy. Came in the 2-pack with a newer style Vet. So I'm not sure. I don't see Rich on here. Hey, Harry. Thank you for stopping in, man. Yeah, do that too, Mayor. Hey, Sean. Thank you for joining, buddy. Thank you for being a member, man. If you can, try to join the members meetings. If you can, after we're done with the live tonight, catch the members only video, because there's some good stuff in there that's for members only for right now. Hey, there's Rich. All right, buddy. So I hope you got the email. Your car's on the way. Yay. No matter what Microsoft Mail tried to do to us. Where's my book? So I'm going to look real quick just to get some history on this bad boy right here. If I can find it real quick. If not, then I'll just go on. Oh, there it is. What do you know? Very first page. Damn, I'm good sometimes. Yeah, 2-pack only. So this is that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure before I stuck my foot in my mouth, because I know there's a lot of smart people on this channel, and a lot of them are way smarter than I am, because I am no genius. This was only offered in the 2-pack. So this is kind of an exclusive car. Oh, hey, Sean, no problem, man. No, it's that time of year. It's all good. It's all good. No, whenever you get the time, buddy, I just wanted to make sure that you don't miss out anything for being a member. And for those of you that are wondering how I know Sean's a member and who's not, if you look in the chat, you can see the little circle with a star in it. And depending on the color, tells you how long they've been a member of the channel. And so that's how that's how I know that they're members, and that's how you know that they're members of the channel also. And if you want to join, it's really easy. You can hit the link in the description below. As little as 99 cents a month, you can join the fan club, and that'll get you the free stickers, the one of Scott's House of H.O. Racing, and the one that says Pound Slot Cars. In fact, the members already got to see it, but I'm going to show you what's coming. Like, that's one of the benefits of being a member, is you get all the first-hand stuff, and then you're going to get the free stuff. So if you do become a member, that oval Scott's House of H.O. Racing sticker. Hey, Steph, thank you for joining the club. So I already have your guys' address. So anybody that's a member, you're going to get one of these stickers right here and a Pound Slot Cars, and I'm mailing those out on Tuesday. I picked those up from the printer on Monday. Long story short, I tried to do these myself to be Mr. Crafty. I'm not a craftsman, I'm a mechanic. And you got to know when to stay in your lane. I tried to veer out of my lane. I'm not a crafty person. So all of my attempts failed. I finally said, Uncle, I went to a professional shop They're going to be ready for me on Monday. I pick them up Monday on my lunch break. Monday night, I'm going to be watching Dan's show because Mark's house, Mark's Slotcar Garage, is going to be giving away his Vipers. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to check out his channel. Check out the build on those cars, giving away a couple of kick-ass cars, guys. Bottom line, you do not want to miss Dan's show Monday night for your chance to try to win those. So while I'm watching that show Monday night and trying my best to win one of those cars, I'm going to be basically getting those stickers ready to ship, cutting cardboard and slapping them in between it so the post office can't wrinkle them up, hopefully too bad. And they should all go out on Tuesday. So you guys will get your stickers. Hey, there's the man himself. I was just popping your show for Monday night, my friend. So there's Dan with Slot Valley Racing himself. Had a great show on Monday that I was fortunate enough to be a part of. Thank you again for the invitation, Dan, and to Mark and Chris and Raul for joining in and let me be a part of it. And I was telling everybody they need to check it out on Monday night for Mark's Slot Car Garage and his giveaway of the Vipers. So perfect timing. Your ears were burning. Nice. Yes, stickers. Yes. Hey, man, you help me more than I can. It's all good. We all help each other. That's the way it is. Oh, not a problem. We'll get you fixed up. I appreciate it. Both of you guys, sincerely, big time. Thank you. Guys have been friends for a long time. Dan doesn't give stick. Well, this isn't a contest, and I've tried to make that perfectly clear to everybody. I've had this in my plan since I wanted to reach 1,000. I wanted to have my own stickers. I wanted to have my own shirts. I wanted to have my own hats. I wanted to have all the stuff that I saw other channels have. And the one thing that I knew that I could contribute out of my own wallet, and that's what I did with all these stickers. I had to pay for the artwork and the whatever, and the minimum order cost out of my own wallet. But that's okay. Like I said, it's my way of showing my appreciation for people supporting me, and that's the best way I can reach out to people that I can't actually reach out and shake their hand, is try to give them a little something to show my appreciation. Whether you're a longtime member or brand new member, either way, you still get stickers, and that's my way of saying thank you. Have some dirt on my sweatshirt. Oh, the Ford emblem. Oh, okay. Yeah. Where it says first on race day. Is that what you're talking about? The first on race day performance? Yeah, no, it's all good, man. I give a lot of shit, so you got to be able to take a lot of shit. It's just real simple, and that's what I mentioned is we're all a bunch of this community is a bunch of friends, and the way I look at it is if that's the way you talk to your friends, and they give it back to you, and you give it back to them, and everybody knows there's no hard feelings. So that's the way I operate. I wrote a Mustang and Miata poem for today's event. Well, Mayor, please share. 30 of you guys. Thank you, all 30 of you that are showing up tonight on a Saturday night. I appreciate it. Sneaky poem coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. No, we're kicking some butt on a Saturday night. Like I said, guys, I completely understand everybody has lives, and I appreciate whether you can join live, which is awesome because then I can participate with you live, or if you watch later. Because, like I said, almost 80% of the people that watch these live streams watch them 2 or 3 days after the fact or week. And even if you're part of that group of people, that's fine. I appreciate the support. And if you could just leave a comment, I'll do my best to reply right back to you within 2 or 3 days. I try to reply to everybody individually. So that can be your way of interacting if you can't join us in live. Does a little dance, yes. Oh, okay. One thing I want to do before I start moving stuff around, since I verified this is a twin pack only car, and I've identified the 5 cars that we're going to be auctioning off tonight. We got some fast cars up here for sale. Hope there's some racers in the crowd. Okay, so once again, I'm going to show off a subscriber to the channel's wheels that he sent me. These are Steve's, and he sent me his information, and I am going to add that to the description also. I didn't get it added when I made the YouTube live show notification, but I will get his contact information in there. He's got several different sets of wheels and tires, and those are just awesome. Yeah, I thought so too. He's got, like I said, these are just a different style. I put these on this car just to show you, you can turn make it look like an old factory gasser is what that reminds me of. And that's how that big gap in the fender well and everything. You could put fatter tires on it if you wanted to fill them up. But that reminds me of the old gasser style. So I thought those wheels fit perfect for that. So weld wheels. Yes, Kenny. Yeah. I'll get that stuff in the description also after the video tonight on how to contact Steve. And if you're watching tonight, Steve, thank you again, buddy. If you are watching, please let us know because, yeah, I agree, Kim. Good looking and sleek, man. Reminds me of the old American Graffiti type, those types of movies. Um, Anyway, Steve, if you do happen to join in at some point in time tonight, be sure and join in on the chat and let us know that you're here. And if you can, then go ahead and put in your email contact information so that people can reach out to you about these awesome wheels and get all the different sizes and shapes that you have. Because, like I said, he's got like 6 or 8 designs, and these are just badass looking. Yeah, see, isn't that bad to the bone? I thought it was cool. I mean, like I said, it reminds me of an old gasser. Trying to get the damn thing to focus. There we go. Pretty cool. All right. So once again, Steve, thank you for sending these to the House of Racing. I appreciate it. And like I said, I haven't decided on specifically which car these are going to go on yet because I keep putting them on different cars. So I may just end up buying a few sets of these myself just for the displays because like I said, I'm going to have cars sitting on my diorama, and it'd be really cool to have some more authentic, real looking cars on there with wheels. So thank you for sending those again, buddy. I'm going to try to get you some more people to invest in those. All right. Grease lightning. Okay, see, I knew that was right. Thank you, Mayor. See, that's why I love the people on my feed. They hook me up all the time. They got my back. So I'm going to clean off the table a little bit real quick. And when I do it, I'll just show you some of the cars that are coming up for future auctions. So these will be coming up for future auctions. So if you're interested, be sure to check out every Saturday night and see if one of these is going to be auctioned off. Got a Johnny Benson, a Ferrari, and a Viper. And a couple of the Extreme Racers, Porsche, Doomsday Mobile, and then there's the Mayor's Miata. And there's the Mayor driving it. Yeah, there it is, buddy. Oh yeah, man, that's a cool one too. Uh, I think, and Rich, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these Extreme Racing Tycos come with two guide pins, one in the front and one in the rear. It looks like I can't hardly tell through the plastic, but it looks like there's two guide pins on there. I'll do some research and we'll find out. I'm not going to do it tonight while we're live, but if Rich knows, he can pop it in the chat there for us. Hey, that's cool, Kim. Yeah, he's a super nice guy. If you didn't know any better, he'd look like a librarian or a mortician, one of those things. Still have the A and B versions of the Penguin Mobile when he stole it from Batman. These are what they call the collectors. The collectors are part of the what is it? The Silver Screen series, and there's an A and a B version. The other two cars are the Ghostbusters Ecto 1A and the Scooby Doo Mystery Machine, the A and the Bs. And I've got them all over there. And one of these days, I'll show you the whole 6-car collection. And then the last but not least is the collector's version of the Kyle Petty pit kit or Cars and Crew. I'm sorry, and that'll be eventually auctioned off too. So. I'm working on something like that, Adam, because I had to clean off part of the table to get to those. Literally, guys, I lost. I stopped counting when I got to 50 because I started counting what was on the table, and I couldn't see them all. So I've got quite a few tracks. I've been very fortunate to do a lot of wheeling and dealing. Ghostbusters car. Okay, well, Del, I'll keep an eye out and try to. Are you looking? There's several different versions of the Ghostbusters car. So if you're just looking for any of them, I can find that. Or if you're looking for a specific one, I can do that too. And that goes for anybody watching the channel. If you have a specific car that you'd like me to try to find for you from all the places that I buy my cars from and different vendors and individuals and whatnot, just reach out to me directly. No big deal. If I can find it for you, I will. Simple Ghostbusters runner. Okay, cool. I can probably pick one of those up at my local Hobby Lobby for 22, 23 bucks or something like that. So with tax, it's like 20 bucks with tax. And I don't know exactly what taxes be because I never buy just one car whenever I go to Hobby Lobby, which is what I'm going to say for the end of the show tonight, which is the new additions to the House of H.O. Racing, cars that won't be auctioned off, but cars that I got to go in the case. Bricklin? No, they don't make those. No. The Blazing 7. Mean the Hardin Creek, the Super 7 chassis? Hey, Fez. Oh, okay, Adam. Well, once I get the underneath the table all done, then the goal is for whatever doesn't go on the shelves that I'm putting up in the living room goes underneath the table here. Keep the dogs out from underneath it. That's the goal. Yeah. Those the Blazers and we haven't had a chance to race them. One of the guys that races with us regrettably lost his father, so we've had some downtime from that, and so we haven't done any racing on the track at all because of that. It's just not the same if it's not the same old crew that's over here doing it. You know what I'm saying? And so we want to make sure when we start back up again, he's ready to go, and that way we can show our support. But that's one of the reasons why, like I mentioned to my members, all the money that is generated from the YouTube channel goes directly back to the channel, and that is for the goal is to get one of the new GoPro Hero 12s. I think it's what it's called. A little over $400. We're at a little over $50 for the channel so far with memberships, and supers and stuff like that, and donations that people have given. Matt with Patriot Hobbies donated tonight to try to help us get there. Once I get the viewable hours up on the YouTube channel itself to over 4,000, then YouTube will actually start paying me the money for being over 1,000 for all the video views. So like I said, all that money goes right back into the channel to make it better. We'll have 2 cameras, one that'll be more close in on the track so you can focus in on the cars, and then the other one's going to be on the TV showing the timer, so you could watch both and see what kind of lap times people are running and their split times and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really cool deal. So how it's going to work is I'll do my Saturday night Slotcar Saturday Night Live for the first 2 hours on Saturday, and then we'll meet up at 9 o'clock, and I'll just keep the live stream going for actual racing for people that want to stay on and keep watching, because we usually do our racing from like 9 to midnight, 9 to 1 o'clock or something like that. We just keep going until our eyes are watering and we can't see anymore. A 2000 Pontiac Firebird. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever seen one, but if I do, I'll keep that in mind for you. I was trying to think. The only ones that were coming to my mind that might have even made something like that would have been a late Tyco or a remake, or something. If Johnny Lightning from that time frame, whenever Praying Mantis owned it. Ideal made one. Okay, there you go. Oh well, I thought I had some later model Trans Ams. I don't know. Yeah, I do have some later model Trans Ams. Maybe they're 90s models, not 2000s. I don't know. I'm not going to dig them out right now. We're almost 45 minutes into the show. Want to say thank you again to everybody. So the 35 of you, wow, thank you guys for showing up tonight. I appreciate it. Just going to briefly run down the auction and how that works. Basically, when I'm done giving this little spiel, you guys are going to tell me which car we want to see get auctioned off first. I'll give you any history on the car that I have, on the background of the car, or if it's brand new, if it's used, any flaws on the car, I'll show it up there close to the camera. I'll start the bidding off at whatever the bottom dollar is, and if no one else bids, that's what you get it for. I'll start off the timer on my phone at 5 minutes, and then if no one bids on any car when it gets to the 3-minute mark, so if at 2 minutes no one bids on a car, then I just end the auction. I'm not here to push a car on anybody. I appreciate everybody for showing up. There's no pressure to bid or buy anything. But if you do win an auction, you will need to contact me, and my contact information's in the description of this video below, which will also have the link to how to get the hold of Steve for those rims, and it'll also have the link for the Discord channels for Gale Force Raceway and Slot Valley Racing. So if you're so inclined and want to join us there, you can do that also. So you'll contact me if you do win a car at either with scottdanielmo@gmail.com with your mailing address, and then I will send you an invoice via PayPal with the shipping cost exactly to your door or wherever you want it shipped to. I don't charge any fees, taxes, no boxing, no nothing like that. Your packages are automatically insured by the Postal Service, and then you're insured through your purchase with PayPal. Anytime I sell a car, I ship it out within 24 hours of receiving payment. And once it's shipped, you'll receive a confirmation email that it has been shipped out. Once you receive the car, I have a 100% money back guarantee. If for any reason you don't want that car once you get it, you contact me back and say, Scott, I'd like a refund, ship it back to me, and I'll give you back the money the same way you gave it to me, via PayPal, check, or money order. And I've got my mailing address down there below in case you don't have PayPal and you prefer to do things the mail way. That's fine too. I've got a couple of people that pay me via check. It makes no difference. I just wait till the check clears, and once it clears, the cars go out and the same process starts. So once again, I just want to reiterate, if you are here for the first time, no pressure to bid or buy anything. This is just my way of trying to get some cars to the slot car community at a better price than you may find on eBay with someone that you can trust, because I don't sell a car unless it runs, and I have a 100% money back guarantee. Like I said, I'm here to make some bridges, not burn them. And the best way to make a bridge is to give somebody a good deal and stand behind your products. So that's how that works right there. So before we get started, I'm going to look at the chat real quick and then see if there's any questions on how the process works. If there's not, then I'm going to let you guys tell me which car we're going to start the auction off with tonight. Okay. I see a whole different conversation going on. Hey, thanks, Dell, for confirming that. Yeah, Dell got, if you guys weren't here last week, Dell won the auction for the Full Tilt Racing Runner, which is the Red Bull knockoff Mega G Plus car. Great looking car. I was glad to hear it arrived in one piece and was zipping around his track. So thank you for confirming everything there, Dell. Hey, well, we were just talking about you, man. Thank you for joining in tonight. Doing my own little version of crossover here tonight with the 1/43rd scale. So I'm going to go back over the 5 cars that will be auctioning again tonight. This is the Tyco Kellogg's builder car that did the video on earlier this week. This is a new old stock loose Kyle Petty 440X2. This is a twin pack 63 twin pack only 63 vet. And then this is the Super Racing Turbo number 4 Pennzoil. And then I don't know if anybody's going to want to buy it, but this is probably the star of all the cars getting auctioned off. This is a Mega G in what I would consider display shelf queen condition. It's running. I will put the factory magnets in it. When I bought it, didn't have any, but there's no flaws on this car whatsoever. So this is probably the most expensive car out of all the cars that I have to auction. But it's still going to be cheaper than what you can find on eBay. So there we go. There's the 5 cars for tonight. You guys start telling me in the chat which one we're going to start with, and we'll get this show started. Thank you all 37 of you for joining in tonight, man. This is awesome. This has turned out to be one of the, I think the most we've ever had live at one time as people viewing was somewhere in the 50s. So, hey, 36, that just tells me, the weather is right. People are ready to start getting back into slot cars. So thank you all for joining in tonight. IndyCar. Okay. So you want to start off with the Super Racing Turbo? Here, I'm going to clean the, I'm just going to. Look at that, guys. Okay, so that's a Panther up there, and that's because the race team was Panther Racing, if you want a little history. And you notice it is in excellent, excellent condition. This would be a great car for somebody's collection or to put on the track. And like I mentioned to my members, I'll point out this is on a Super Racing Turbo chassis. This is what they call an open can motor, which means you can see the rotor in there. So it's an open can. And by can motor, it means that whole assembly that you see there that's white with the motor magnets in the middle, that whole thing pops out. So you can pop that out, put your pinion gear on the new motor, and pop your new motor in there and make sure your shoes are in the saddles, and you've got you a fresh running car again, because they do sell replacement motors for this chassis. And I believe the Bulldog motor will even fit in this one. Someone can help me out with that. $2.50. Yeah, nice, Rich. I appreciate the chuckle. Hey, yeah, see there. Thank you for joining in, Slotcar. All right. So We're going to start this one off. This is a pretty desirable chassis and car in this condition. This one I've got to start out at $40 because I've got 37 in it, and that was before tax. So yeah, I've got to get 40 out of it to try to come close to breaking even. So we got 5 minutes. Starting bid of $40. If no one wants to bid $40 on it, when it gets to the 3-minute mark, then I'll just end the auction and we'll pick the next car. Like I said, no pressure. All right, Dave, thank you. $40. $37.50. Nice, Rich. Yeah, I agree with you. I love these things. You're looking for a cheap date? Well, the cheap date's coming up. I got a car that we're going to start off at $25, and I bet you know which one it is. Hey, Ryburn. Thank you for joining in, man. Rich is a cheap date. That's awesome, Mayor. So right now, Dave is winning this auction at $40. And if no one bids over his $40 when this gets to 3 minutes, then it's his. I'm going to end the auction. Slot car enthusiast, Mayor. And like I said, I use this piece of track because this is the one Buster chewed on. So it's a kind of a reminder, never leave the track anywhere close to the dog's mouth. I think he was jealous of it. It's the reason why I did that. So 20 seconds. And if no one else bids $40, it's his. Ten seconds. All right, there it is. Dave, your car, buddy. Congratulations, man. You got a good car. You got some good cars from me already, but that was a steal. And for no more than this thing's been ran, excellent buy. Good job. Goodbye, Dave. Thank you, sir. Yeah, like I said, I think I made a whole 80 cents on that car. But that, like I said, it's not what I make, it's whether or not I'm passing on a good deal to you guys. And I know that $40 for that car is a good deal. So I don't care if I make $1, I don't care if I make $2. It's all about helping out the slot car community. All right, so these are the 4 cars that are left. So what do you guys want to see up on the block next? We got the twin pack only vet. We got Rich's cheap car for tonight. It's the Kyle Petty new old stock 440X2 stock car. I have the 440 build car that I built on the video. And then we have the star of all of the cars that I have for sale so far, which is the Mega G number 5. You guys want to do that one? Rick, you want to do the build car? This is the build car from the videos from the other night. If you missed it, this car has been highly modified with parts from Hardin Creek and Wizard Performance and Viper. It has silver shoes, silver dual springs. I'm trying to get to focus. I'm sorry. Damn, camera. Come on, man. Well, okay. So the camera's not going to cooperate, and I'm going to keep torturing you guys. I'll just run down the list real quick. Silver silver shoes from Wizard Performance, silver dual springs from Wizard Performance, silver brushes, silver brush springs from Wizard Performance, Hardin Creek Pro 4 motor magnets, Hardin Creek level 8 traction magnets. It's got a Viper rear gear, rear end assembly with their Viper tires on it, the M1s, I believe. And then it does have a Razor front end on it that I'm waiting on the, these are the 360 diameter. I'm waiting on the 420 diameter to come in, and that's what the car will be shipped with, as well as all of the factory parts that came off the car. So everything that came off the car when it came out of the package brand new will be included with this car. Cool. Oh yeah, no, we're getting ready. I'm getting ready to start, Adam. What does anybody have any questions on this car before I get started? Yeah, me too, Slot Guy. This is going to be a sweet ride for somebody. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to start the auction off at exactly what the car cost me. Car cost me $35 brand new in the package. So we got $35 for that. The rear end cost around $14. So we're up to $49. Or 40 $44, sorry. No, 10 40, I was right the first time, $49. The magnets, I tell you what, I know I'm going to lose money on this. Uh, Start the auction off at $50. I'm going to lose money if no one else bids on it, but $50 is what I'm going to start it. Like I said, I told you guys I'm out to help the community. All right. So $50 bid starts now. If no one bids the $50, then at the 3 minute mark, then I put it away and we try to sell it another day. I'm sorry I had to ask so much, but I've actually got more money in it than $50. So if you're getting it for $50, you're getting a steal. I'll put it that way. But once again, no pressure to bid or buy anything. If nobody bids the $50 when it gets to 3 minutes on the phone, oh, 55. Wow. Thank you, Steph. So if no one bids more than hers when it gets to 3 minutes, the $55 is the high bid, and it's hers. I've already, just so you guys know, I've already put a nice polish and Novus on it last night while I was watching Adam on Adam's channel. I was polishing this very car. Okay, 40 seconds. If no one bids more than 55, then I'm stopping the auction and it's Steph's. And like I said, this one should run as good as the one that Laura got. Okay, Dave went up to 60. Thank you both for bidding. Oh, Steffi jumped right back in. So I'm gonna let this one play out since I got two bidders. I'm not out to make any enemies, so I want everybody to have a free shot at it unless someone says that they're out. Dave goes 70. Wow, thank you both. I appreciate it. Man, I'll just let you know right at the $70 mark is where I broke even. So thank you guys. So there you guys know it'll cost you around $65 to $70 to build this car. If you had one on your own, you could take $35 out of that total. Out to Steffi. Okay, well, no one else bid. I'm not going to sit here and hold this for another 2 minutes. Congratulations, Steph. And thank you for becoming a member tonight. Everyone give Steph a round of applause. She just won herself a badass car. So just in case you guys didn't know, that means two women now have two of the fastest cars that have ever come out of this room to people that have bought cars. So awesome. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Congratulations, Steph. You won a great car. Yeah, it's yours, Steph. I'm sorry, Rick. I as soon as okay, so I will start up the auction again for another minute and let Steph and Rick go bid more if they want to, or if Rick, if you want to let her have it, you can, or if you want to bid again, I'll throw it up there for another minute. Like I said, I'm not out to make anybody mad. I don't want to think I'm screwing over anybody, but I didn't even see that whenever I was turning around, so I apologize. It's Steph's. Okay. Well, no, I like I said, I did not see. I don't want to make anybody mad. So, Steph, apparently this is your car based on whenever the bid came in. So I apologize, Rick. But, buddy, if you do want one of these cars, let me know. I've got another number 5, brand new in the package. I'll build one for you and I'll sell it to you for exactly what your bid was. So don't fret. Like I said, I'm out to make friends, not to burn any bridges or make anybody mad. So congratulations to Steph and Rick. If you want one of these, just reach out to me via the email. I know you got my address now. Reach out to me again via email and tell me you want me to build you one, and I can send it with the stickers to your car with the car all at the same time. So thank you for bidding on that, both of you, and Dave too. Man, cool. Hey, like I said, guys, I know it sounds crazy, but because there's so many people on YouTube just out to make a quick buck, I'm out to make friends and to support the hobby. And the best way I know to do that is to do what I just did. Either lose money on a car or offer to build another car for the person that lost the bid, because of me not seeing their bid. So that's on me. And I just I was always taught to treat people the right way, and then the karma's going to come back to you. So that's what I'm hoping for. So Rick, like I said, man, I can have you a car built this week. I've still got plenty of parts to build that very same car. I can get it to you for your bid, not a problem. So the last 3 cars tonight, I'm going to call this one the richest slot car room special. It's the cheapest car tonight. We have a twin pack only 63 Corvette under a 440 X2 chassis. And then we have the big dog of all the auctions, the Mega G version of the Pro 1 on a running Mega G chassis that's good enough for your collection in your case or look badass running around your track. You can hop these things up to fly, guys, if you're so inclined to race them. Like I said, I've got 4 of them that I personally race, not 4 of these cars, 4 of the Mega G chassis, and I can just tell you they take the same hop ups as the Mega G Plus. The only difference is they're faster. Okay, no, that's totally my bad, Rick. Like I said, so I will, instead of just keep racking up the price between you and Steph, whatever your last bid was, then I'll build that car for exactly that, man. Or, you know, we can work something out. One way or another, you're going to get that car too. So I don't have any more, guys. I can't build any more of those. That he literally take a. I bought 3 of those. I got them for $35 a pop, brand new in the package. So I bought 3 of them, and so you'll be getting the last one, or I'd offer to build more for everybody else. So I apologize. Yes, Kenny, this is from the Mega G version of the Super International set. Cool. Thank you, sir. Like I said, not out to make anybody mad. So keep the show rolling because I'm really kind of excited to open this thing up. It's been 4.5 years and I haven't got out anything to play with it before ever. So which one do we want to see next, guys? Do we want to see the Kyle Petty, the Vet, or we want to see the Mega G F1? Petty. Okay. Thank you, Chris. So this is your standard Kyle Petty. It's on a new old stock. Loose car is what this is called. It's brand new. It came out of a twin pack with the truck. I got the truck up in my case. I've already got one of these cars. So $25 starting bid on this bad boy. And once again, save the Mega G for last. Okay, that's what I'll do. So if nobody wants the Kyle Petty at $25, I completely understand. But this one is a brand new old stock. So you'd be getting a brand new car. And if you watched my video, you could build this one just like what I did with the Kellogg's car. Hey, all right, Matt. Oh, Chris, Southern Slot Racing is at $30. So we got two bidders. So from now on, if I have two bidders, this is going to go all the way to the end. That way I'm not going to have what happened last time again. So we're going to go all the way to the bitter end on this one. This one's brand new. I have polished it with Novus. So it's got a nice little sheen to it, but it is brand new. And since I'm selling this one, if I do have more of those silver parts, I've got magnets coming. If you win this car and you want me to modify it, you can let me know what you want done to it, and I can include the factory parts and modify it for you before I send it off to you. So I'll make that offer. No problem, Matt. So if you want me to build this one like I built the other one for you before I ship it out, I can add up the parts cost and add that to the total and ship it out to you hopped up along with the factory parts. Or if you just want it bone stock factory and you want to do it yourself, I can respect that too. When this auction's over, Kenny, I'll go get my Novus bottle and show you. I've got it in there in the living room. So right now, Chris with Southern Slot is leading the auction at $30. And like I said, since we had two people bidding, I'm going to run this one all the way to the end. So when this reaches zeros, when the auction's over. Right now, Chris, Southern Slot Racing is in the lead with $30. And this is a new old stock Kyle Petty, number 44, Pontiac Grand Prix NASCAR on the black chassis, which is the desired chassis for wide pan if you're wanting to race. It's the stiffest one. Is Nova's good in coffee? I don't know, but as much as I've had on my hand sometimes, Rick, I think sometimes I've eaten food with it on there because it's tasted funky. Oh no problem, Kenny. It's just like a polishing lubricant, like if you're familiar with like the chemical guys, vinyl restoration protectant, the VRP. It's kind of like along those lines, except more of a liquid. So a minute 30 left, and right now Southern Slot Racing is in the lead. Mountain Dew, yeah. This is the metallic. It doesn't have the Red Lobster on the back. Good question, Rich. Yeah, this is the one. This is the more common version. This This is in the high dollar collector one. That's why I was offering to hop it up if someone wanted it to. So we're at less than 50 seconds. Okay. Oh, no, like I said, I'm going to make sure. Rich, I do have that Cars and Crew that is that the one that has the red lobster that's non-metallic. And we'll be auctioning it off soon, buddy. Yeah, like Armor All. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've had a couple people reach out to me about that one, Rich. That's a kind of a hard one to find. All right, 20 seconds. If no one bids, man, it's going to be a nice one out to Southern Slot Racing. Chris is going to get him a nice brand new old stock Kyle Petty. Less than 10 seconds. Matt's out. Okay. Well, oh, Rick went 40. Oh my. Chris at the last second. Wow. Southern Slot Racing snipes him by $2 at the 2-second mark. That was amazing. Wow, Rick. Yeah, the last second. I mean, that's awesome. Nice comeback. Yeah. Chris, if you want it stock, I'll send it to you stock. If you want me to hop it up in any way, shape, or form, just email me and let me know, or message me on Discord. Either way, whatever's convenient for you. And I can hop it up for you, or I can send you the parts and let you do it yourself. However you want to do it, man. Congratulations. Thank you to everybody that bid on this. Awesome. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That was a half-court shot at the buzzer. Rick needs a hug right about now. I feel bad, man. He got sniped out. One, I feel like I kind of screwed him on, and he just literally got. I call that sniping. That's what I call happens to me on eBay. Is I'm sitting there, I'm watching, waiting. 3, 2, 1. I think I'm going to win, and then boom, sniper shoots me and kills me because he just outbid me. So yeah, I get sniped all the time. Kyle Petty, son of Richard by Soundgarden. That's awesome, Jeff. Oh, I know, Rich. That's it right there. So here's the last car before the grande day of the evening, and honestly the auction, in my opinion. But that's I'm partial. I like those Mega Gs. This is a twin pack only '63 Corvette. It is used, but very lightly, on a 440 X2 chassis. I would point out flaws on it, but there's none. It's not got any scratches. It's got all the chrome. It's perfect. It's got chrome wheels. I'll be happy to help you out. You're the sniper of my nightmares. That would not surprise me. No, I've ended up bidding against some of my friends before, and I'm like, dude, if you just would have told me, I'd have quit bidding. I'd have let you have it. Oh, crack me up. So this one's quite a popular body style. It's a good looking car. If you guys don't have one of these, just so you know, they're good little runners on the track. The body's low. They're just good looking little cars, in my opinion. I'm a Ford guy, but I can respect the Chevy. This is a good looking thing. Yeah, that's it. The dude just nailed it right there. 35th anniversary pack. I'm looking at it right over there on my wall. And that's why I got this extra one, is because I thought I wanted to race it around the track. And I was like, man, I've already got 70 cars that I need to race, so let's thin those out. Hey, cool, Chris. All right, man. Welcome to the Tyco family. Does anybody have any questions on the vet? Like I said, I point out all flaws. This one is as close to new as you're going to get, but it is used. I'm not going to lie. See the shoes? But look, it's not got a scratch anywhere on it. And usually, just so you know, that's a painted roof, and that's clear from the windshields. And those usually get scratched up real bad, and that one's perfect. So If you want it for your shelf queen, you can have it for that. Personally, I'd planned on making it a runner since it was used, but like I said, I don't presume to tell anybody what to do with the car after they buy it. It's their car. Just letting you know that there's no flaws to point out. So I'll get started. Hey, that's right, Rick. And if I remember correctly, that was a sweet looking Earnhardt. Okay, so $30 is the starting bid on this bad boy, and that's just under what I need to, uh, or just over what I need to break even. So it's a good way to get this vet if you're a collector. If you're not a collector and you just want to see it run around your track, this would be a good one to have. Be like getting one brand new without having to buy the twin pack. Yeah, Novus. Yeah, that it's the bomb. And once again, if no one bids the $30 minimum by the time this gets to 3 minutes, then I put it down. We go to the next car. Like I said, I'm not here to push cars on anybody, just out to offer. Try to get it up there. Trying to. Oh, hey, dog, quit it. Phoenix, quit. Damn, dog's trying to break down the house. She was scratching and she was hitting the camera pole. All right, so Ryburn. Okay, I was getting ready to say 30 seconds. We'll put it down. Well, if no one bids over $30 in 30 seconds, Ryburn, this one's yours, buddy. So 20 seconds, $30. Hey, Steve, thanks for showing up, man. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, and I'm stopping this auction if no one bids more than $30. 32, Dell. Okay. Okay, so now that I've got more than one bidder in here, this is going to go to the very end. And the high bid right now is $35 to Ryburn. So this auction will go to the clock says zero. I'm making sure that everybody has a chance. So until this thing goes to zero, you have the chance to bid. I'm not going to end the auction early. And right now it's $35 to Ryburn. And he's bought some cars from me in the past. This will be the first, I believe, American Muscle. You mostly bought the Porsches from me, my friend. I think so too, Jeff. That's why I was going to race this one, and I didn't worry about buying the red one. Hey Ed, yeah, that's why I, like I mentioned, I was going to keep this one as a runner. Oh wow, got over 40 people here. Wow, thank you. Got 41. Thank you, everybody that's decided to show up tonight. In case you joined late, this is the next to last car. There is no obligation to bid, buy, purchase anything. This is just Scott's way of offering some good deals on some cars to people that show up and help spread the good Samaritan stuff into the community and try to pass along good deals. About 4 to 5 seconds from what I see, from what you guys see. This is a twin pack only car, just to reiterate again. In other words, the only way you could buy this car was with another car. They did not sell this individually, and it did not come in a set. All right, so we're at about 40 seconds. And Ryburn is high bidder. I'm out of money. So am I, my friend. I feel you. 20 seconds. Five. Miguel, I believe I'll have to scroll up, but I think Ryburn. Oh, you got it, man. He was at 35. Miguel Rivera. You came in right at the right. He sniped you, Ryburn. I'm sorry. $37. Yeah, he did. Good job. So you'll need to contact me via my email address with your mailing address so that I can get you the exact cost and send you the invoice. Goodbye, my friend. Way to get in there. A first time buyer. Give everyone a round. Congratulations for being a first time buyer on the auction. And thank you to everybody that did bid on that. Ryburn, sorry. As you know, buddy, I'm always on the lookout for cars. So if I find another one, I'll reach out to you. All right. So here it is, guys. Here's the what I would consider the star of all the cars that I was going to be auctioning off, and that is because these are so hard to come by. This is your Pro One, Wiseco, Flow, Mega G, and this is, like I said, this is good enough to be in your case. Or if you're wanting to race it, you can race it. It is used. It has been used. Before it goes out, it will have the factory level 30 magnets in it. If you want me to put stronger magnets in it, let me know whenever if someone buys and wins it, and I can just add that onto the price and put them into the car, and then include the 30 factory magnets separately for you. So I can sell you the hopped up magnets for it. I can sell you silver shoes. I can sell you silver springs. I can sell you a lot of stuff. So if you want to hop this up in any way, shape, or form, if you're a winner, then you can. If no one wins it, no one bids on it, that's okay. Like I said, it's as an offer to people that watch the channel. And I got what I consider a good enough deal on it that I can where I can start the auction off at versus what they're going for on eBay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was trying to read comments and keep up. My apologies. All right. There we go. Does anybody, this one, I can tell you straight up right now, guys, like I said, I would point out flaws, and I do on every car that I sell. I'm not out to swindle, pull one over on somebody. If the car doesn't run, I don't sell it. If it's got a flaw, I tell you about it. This one does not have a scratch. There's not a mark on the tampo anywhere. This thing is as close to new as you're going to get, but it is used. I want to make that perfectly clear. The body doesn't look like it's ever touched the track, but the chassis has, but it's in great shape. And there we go. There it is. Okay, so slot car enthusiast Dave, he started off the auction at exactly where the bidding off at exactly where I'm starting the auction off on this one. $80 right now. When we're all done here, I'll swing the camera around and show everybody. So right now, Slot Car Enthusiast, Dave, one of my members, he's at $80. If no one else bids when this gets down to 3 minutes, it's his for $80. And I can send you links right now on eBay of a seller trying to sell these 1.7 chassis for $70 bare. And they're used. And for $10 more, you're getting the whole car. So that's a steal. See, the front nose isn't broken. The rear wing has never been glued or broken. This thing's perfect. Like I said, I mean, I could put new shoes on it and try to say it was new, but I'm an honest engine and I believe in karma. Here, I'll hold it and it's perfect. Okay, 10 seconds. And if no one else bids over the $80, this goes to Slot Car Enthusiast Dave. Hey, Steven, welcome to the fan club. Thank you, sir. Oh, the Mega G's are way better. And he just won it. No one bid on it. So congratulations, Dave. Awesome car. You can let me know, sir, if you want me to put the factory magnets in it or if you want me to put 42, 48, or 52. I have all 3 different levels of magnets that I can put in this bad boy. But if you don't plan on racing it, then I'll just put the 30s in it and it'll look great on in your collection. Congratulations, Dave. You got a steal on a car and an awesome looking one at that. So everyone tell Dave, congratulations, man. This is probably the highlight of the sale, in my opinion. Are you serious? Are you giving this to Adam? Hey, there's Steve. Okay, Steve, do me a favor and put your contact information in the chat because I've already shown off your wheels. And as soon as I quit Vanna Wine this thing, because I just want to show everybody again, he got an awesome looking car. This is an awesome car. If you're into these F1 Indy style cars, he got a beautiful one. Wow. Thank you, sir. I'm telling you because Adam can't, and I know that he is bending over backwards telling you thank you because that's an awesome gesture. That is you got me speechless, man. And people that know me know that's hard to do. So thank you for your support of the channel and the people that are in this community, Dave. You're an awesome person to know, and I'm glad to call you a friend. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Everyone give a shout out to Slot Car Enthusiast Dave for being so generous. And I haven't seen Adam chat on there in a second, so maybe he's passed out from shock. Random act of kindness. Okay. No, I didn't know that. So thank you, Mayor. No, that was super kind. Everybody that won a car tonight, you guys got some awesome cars. I'm going to just hold them up here again. Congratulations to all the winners. You guys got some really kick-ass cars. And then the last but not least, the awesome vet. So congratulations to all my winners. Thank you to everybody that bid. And if you bid on one of these and you didn't win it, don't feel bad, because I always look out for these types of cars and try to get the good deals that I can pay it forward to you guys with. So just keep watching these live streams, and you'll more than likely you're going to see these cars pop up again in the near future. Oh, there's Adam. Okay. No, thank you, Chris, for participating, man. Awesome stuff. There you guys go. All right. So I had a request from somebody to show the track real quick. So I'm going to flip around and show the mess of my track real quick. And then we're going to open up this bad boy and get the Carrera Go stuff started. That's an awesome thing to come back to, Adam. Yeah, no, man, Dave, awesome dude, man. Thank you so much again for your support of my channel, my friend. Awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to put everybody through a little earthquake here for just a second, and I'm going to rotate around because there's some people here tonight that have not seen the track before. So thank you to all 42 of you that are here. Obviously, I wasn't planning on running on the track tonight, so that's why you see all the stuff on it. So don't be shocked. But there was no intent to race on it tonight, so it wasn't prepped for it. So. So that's what I call Snake Hill Speedway. And I call it that because of that incline right there and the Shelby Cobras. So that's my current setup. Oh yeah, High Bank Evan. Yeah, Steve. I'm all about speed. So whenever I see you and your sister racing and zipping around the track, I'm thinking, oh man, I know Carrera. I know they make some bank corners because that one has bank corners. So yeah. Well, in case any of you are joining in late, first I want to say thank you for joining in tonight. I also want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed. We're at 1,050 subscribers now. A special thanks out to all of my members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. And tonight we're going to change things up a little bit from the HO community, and we're just going to go slot cars in general. And tonight I thought I would crack open my Carrera Go track that I bought over 4.5 years ago, and I have never opened it up to race on it. And I thought, with all the cross-platform talk about the different sizes of HO, this might be a great time to pop this bad boy open. And lo and behold, Steve with Shin RC pointed out that you can modify your HO style cars to run on these styles of tracks. So I followed his link on that video to order some of those straws to modify on here. Regrettably, Amazon did not deliver those today. So we're not going to get to try the HO trick on it tonight, but I am going to go ahead and try to set up a little oval here and then try to get these cars out on the track for the first time in 4.5 years. And hopefully some of you guys that have played with this track set or this scale before can help me out, because I have never set one up. And honestly, this will be the first time I got it out of the box. So let's dig in. It has the original price tag on it of $75.99. Here's the first time the cars have been out of their packages. And this is when they started trying to do the boy racer thing. If you remember that stupid wing on the back. And you notice that didn't stick around very long. And it doesn't have the name of the driver on the hood, but I thought this was Mike Skinner. Yeah, this one's for sure Kevin Harvick. It actually has his name on it. This was back when he raced with Childress Racing. They kind of did something different with the wheels there. You know, the color, and it's got the lettering on it. You know, not a bad looking little car. There's the bottom. Dual sets of brakes. That's kind of neat. All right, cool. Well, it doesn't look like it's that hard to assemble. It looks kind of like your standard AFX track. Oh, cool. Came with some new little guide flags. I guess that's what these are called in the larger scale community. Are these the little clips that hold the track together? Hey, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but there you go. I just remember seeing these in red on the larger tracks, so that's what kind of led me to believe that that's where these went. Cool. All right, so you don't have to. Yeah, that locks them together really good. Impressive. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that right now. Look at that, guys. So there's a good example. So you can almost fit another car in between the two cars on the Go track. That's plenty of space compared to that. Pretty cool. So here, I want to do something else. I wanted to see. Okay, so actually, you stay out of that chair. Dog was trying to get in my chair. This is actually narrower than two Aurora tracks side by side, so a 4-lane. Here. I'm going to take the cars off these tracks so I can show you. All right, so here's our standard AFX 4-lane, 15 inches. So it's literally just about 1 lane narrower than a 4-lane track. So if you were looking to save space and you didn't have 4 people that didn't want to race on your track, obviously a 2-lane HO track's the smallest way to go. But if you were looking to race the 1/43rd scale and you still wanted to race your HO, then I would go this route personally. You can see the pin depth is wider. So that's why you have to do Steve's modification. Here, I'm gonna move that. There we go. So you see how much the guide pin width is more than the HO style. Cool stuff. Like I said, this is just I'm wanting to show people that there are options. You don't have to lock yourself into one size or another. Okay, cool. So, like I said, I'm going to try to assemble a little track right here on the table so that I don't have to do a lot with the moving the table around. See if I can't do just a simple circle. Where's the power track on these things? How do you hook up the power? Oh, I don't know. Here's the power track. I started to get worried. So it's fairly easy to assemble. Just push it together, and this already had a couple of the clips already on it. And once those clips are in there, guys, that thing's solid. Got me a little, what is that, timer? That's left counter. Cool. All right. I'm trying to make this as entertaining as I can for a live feed and someone building a track. I was going to say this particular Carrera Go track comes with what they call the turbo button, which I guess someone can help me out. Yeah, it only engages when you're wide open. Otherwise, you can't push it. So. Interesting. All right, let's get this thing going. Am I going to be able to make a circle? Oh, wow. I guess I'm going to have to use a bank. There's our bank corner. Don't know how well that's going to work on such a small oval, but we'll find out. Hate that white foam crap. I do have to give it to him, boy. This is quite the ingenious locking system. Actually, I'm quite impressed. Works well, and it's easy. And you can do it without having to try to get to the bottom of the track like a AFX. Quit. Sorry, I'm not reading. I'm trying to get this thing put together as fast as I can. Hopefully, Adam's keeping you guys entertained. Quit. All right. I think those were the bank corner supports, but I don't think I'm going to be worrying about going that fast tonight. Oh, this is cool. So someone that's familiar with Carrera Go, please let me know if this means that each individual lane is powered by itself, and that if someone flies off, you're not going to, it's all covered up, so I can't tell where it's connected, but just based on the way this is wired, it looks like to me they share the same power source, but the tracks are the lanes are powered individually. Oh, cool, Adam. That's awesome. Okay, my dog's telling me he needs to go outside and use the restroom. So this is a good pause moment for me. And if someone can answer that question and let me know if that means that the individual lanes are powered whenever I get back, that'd be awesome. And we'll go ahead and when I get back, we'll finish hooking this thing up and see if we can't get these cars around the track. 1 second. Sorry for the delay. Turns out he's just mad because I'm not paying attention to him, so we can continue. Hey! Cool. We got power. Don't know about that. These things aren't as easy to get out as the FX ones. Maybe I'm missing the trick. Yeah, that's I got the loops there. This track has loops, but I'm not putting up the whole track. But even if I put it together, I was never intending to put those loops in there. And I've got another track set that I think is like 40 feet or something like that. So it's bigger. Um, oh, I see what happened. Oh, I wondered about that. And okay. So the little clip thingies are really easy to break. Apparently, someone already broke one and left it in there. And this track does come apart fairly easy, so I don't think I even want to try to run a car without clipping it together because it pulls apart without much effort. I'm trying. Hurry up, guys. Like I said, I've never. You're watching the first time I have ever gotten this track out. You're watching the first time I've ever tried to put this track together. I'm literally learning as I go, and I'm trying to do it live, and trying to make it semi-entertaining. All right, I'm about there. Some assembly required. I know they always say that dead time on a live stream is a killer, so I'm hoping you guys are enjoying chatting with each other right now. And I'm trying to get it together quick. All right, 3 more clips to go. Oh yeah, okay, so that's wide open, guys. But watch what happens when you push the little button. Yeah, crashed. Boy, that's anemically slow, wide open, but perfect for kids. And then that was awesome. It whirly bird off the track. Oh my God, that was awesome. 0.2 seconds, yeah. That's some awesome stuff. Oh my. Well, I'm kind of impressed with that little turbo button. So let's dig out. We'll dig out the other controller and see if we can't have a little dueling action. I've got my micro Scale Electrics H.O, but it doesn't have the right size guide thing, guide flag, and I don't have any of the tubes like Shin RC Steve showed to be able to modify the pin, or I would. I'm going to next weekend though, just to show everybody they can be done. Yeah, you can. I think what I'm going to do now that I know it works and that the cars are all, that they still function. Oh, oops. I'll try to set up a little bit of a bigger track next week since I'll have the little tubes for the adjustment for the guide pin on the Mega G's, and we'll try to be able to open these bad boys up a little bit. Because as soon as I hit that little turbo button, it really starts to take off. But see, look how slow it's going there. Here, I'll move my hand. And you can tell. Boom. And I have to say, honestly, kind of robust. I'm impressed. I expected the first time the thing went to flying off the track, that wing would have broke. But both cars have hit the floor, as you guys have heard, and the wing's still there. So, like Raul had mentioned on the live stream the other night, these cars are kind of robust. I know that if a F1 car would have taken the hit that this thing just did on the wing, it would have snapped it right off. Oh yeah, no, dude. You see how slow they are with the. Unless you hit that turbo, literally, it's wide open. That's fun. And then as soon as you hit that turbo button, yeah, you can't even hardly drive with it. Well, my track's obviously a little dinky circle, but I was trying to get the dog. Missed. Yeah. Second here. It don't like my Viper. Let's try these wider shoes with the. Yeah, it definitely needs that support for the guide pins to keep it where it gets power. And then the lap counter is too strong for it and acts like a brick. So that's what it looks like without the guide pin adjustment. Woo, burning rubber. That's too cool. Yeah. Oh no, trust me, I'm going to as soon as I get the little tube to add on to the guide pin, and I've got some. Dig it out over here real quick. Where's that? I've got a micro scale electrics, and it comes with extra braid. This is brand new, never ran it. So yeah, they include extra braid in it. So I'm going to try to snip some of that off to modify with my shoes and do the glue. Monster juggling eyeballs. I'm not sure, dude. This is the first time I've ever had this track open, so I'll literally have to read to see if it says. Uh, 14.8 volts and two. Yeah. So it's not got a lot of juice. I mean, I run my H.O track on 20. That's why I'm able to hit that little turbo button and the car will still stay on the track. That's awesome. Yeah, I was going to say, as of right now, guys, I can wholeheartedly endorse. Well, like Shin mentioned, Steve, Shin RC and Steve mentioned, I definitely get rid of these controllers and get rid of that turbo and get some of the standard controllers. I think my other set has them. I'll dig it out and see if it does. But then honestly, I prefer the trigger. So I would try to figure out some way to do maybe Chris's Southern Slotcar Racing, try to do his trick with an adapter. And I can honestly endorse. Oh, hey, I lost a braid somewhere. That's awesome. I could honestly endorse trying to do this. That was kind of fun. The track's bigger. If you're not planning on going with a 4-lane setup on your H.O. and you like both styles of cars, honestly, I wouldn't buy an H.O. track. I'd buy this 1/43rd scale track. And adapt my HO cars to run on it. That's the way I look at it based on my little experience that I've had right now. Hey, Rick, thank you for joining in, man. Get a hold of me if you're wanting to do that car deal. Like I said, no big deal. Thank you for your support of the channel and bidding tonight. It kind of bugs me that the braid fell off so easy and I didn't even notice it. Explain why the car quit running. So I got braid somewhere on the floor somewhere. So it didn't break a wing, but yeah, no bueno. She's no runner now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Oh well. I'm sure I do if I want to dig through all that stuff, but we got the general idea tonight. We found out that you can go ahead and run your Mega G Plus car on there, albeit if it slides too far one way or the other, it's not going to move. So you're definitely going to want to do the upgrade with the guide pin. And honestly, after that, I don't see as where you'd have to really do the braid thing unless you just really wanted to. But we're going to try them both out both ways just to see. And thank you again to Steve with Shin RC for pointing that out and how to do that, because I've had one of these tracks for, like I said, 4.5 years, 2 of them, and never even had them out of the package once to race. And so you guys have got to witness me put it together for the first time, race it for the first time, break a car for the first time, and then figured out I can run my beloved HO cars on it too. So quite the night. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it. Well, I'm sure it. Well, I can't even remember which way this one flew off, but yeah, I know it's on the floor here somewhere. I'll find it later. Yeah, I've never. I can't say as I've ever lost a braid either until just then, because this is the first time I've ever raced these cars. So yeah, yeehaw. All I kept hearing when you said that, all I hear was da 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 da. The general's horn. Yeah, they may be in there somewhere. I may have just buried them under everything else. Even if they don't, then it's no big deal. I've got other cars that I can rob braid off of if I need to, or maybe that other set has some in there. But that's pretty cool. The main goal was tonight is A, to get it out there, B, to see if it worked, since I'd never ran it before, and then C, to throw an HO car on there. And even the goal was is to do Steve's modifications. But since that wasn't an option, then I figured, oh, what the hell? Let's just throw it on there and see what happens. So, it was kind of an experiment all the way around. Kind of a good one, if you ask me. Found out that the light weight of the HO car is really not compatible with the lap timer unless you're going fast. And on a track this small, with the turbo button engaged, it's too much for even the Mega G car to handle, even at that low voltage, to go around the corner. This section right here is for another Hot Wheel case whenever they come out, and there's another section over there. I'm planning ahead, because if you remember, I said I've got enough cars to fill 2 cases sitting on top of the cases now. Hey, Chris, thank you for showing in, man. Showing up, appreciate it. Have yourself a good evening. Dick's, I get cars from different various vendors, eBay, hobby shops. I have no one set store that I go to. PTT I frequent. I go to BRS Hobbies. I go to RC Superstore. I go to Slotcar Central, Jag Hobbies. Viper, Hardin Creek sells cars. There's just a lot of different places to go. Now, as far as used cars go, then I'm looking at my local pawn shops and swap meet stuff, garage sales, and then obviously eBay, Etsy are the other two that I go to. Cool. Well, so we've still got 34 of you here, and I've been on for a little over 2 hours. Did anybody have any questions on anything before I started kind of winding it down and doing a review? I think this was, I would consider this a success. I don't know if it was a success watching me build it. So I'm going to have one built next week that's a little bigger on the floor so that I can show the modifications on the Mega G Plus cars and get them running on there. I'll have a new braid underneath the Mike Skinner number 31 NASCAR. And so we can have a couple of NASCAR cars running around there. And I'll just make a bigger oval. Won't do some complex track or anything like that. I do want to say thank you to everybody that bid on cars tonight. Congratulations on the people that won their cars. If you are a winner and I don't already have your address, be sure and email me at scottdanielmo@gmail.com. And then I will get you out an invoice via PayPal. Or if you prefer to pay via check or money order, you can let me know that. My addresses, physical address and email address are included in the comment in the description of this video below, so you can reach out to me. If you're not watching this live and you have a question or a comment, please leave it in the section below after you watch the video or while you're watching it. And I always reply to everybody's comments and try to get back to you within 2 to 3 days of you leaving yours. So I apologize if I don't get back immediately. But there's certain days that sometimes I reply to 70 to 80 plus comments. So I'm sitting there typing. You just buy cars. Yeah, that's the way I am, man. And now that I found out about how easy it is to convert these, thanks to Steve, to get them on my HO track. And honestly, these are a lot quicker than I thought they were, based on what I saw on YouTube videos. So I'm kind of actually impressed. I can't wait to get them on a bigger track and have one of the standard controllers that doesn't have this little turbo thing. So I have some more control, because you saw I could hold it wide open, and until I hit the turbo, they really didn't go anywhere. So pretty cool little cars. I'm impressed. I love the detail. The accuracy is great, and very durable. They've landed on hardwood floors. The only thing I lost was a braid. So pretty impressive. So just a review, next weekend, I'll be going over the 10 cars that I'll be giving away for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you're a member of the channel, be sure and send me your address, pick up the stickers for your membership, and they'll be mailed out on Tuesday. If you haven't joined yet, you can join for as little as 99 cents and get on that, and I'll send out your stickers on Tuesday, just like everybody else's. And I do have different levels of membership, so be sure and check that out. Be sure and check out Dan's show on Monday. His special guest being Mark of Mark's Slotcar Garage. They've got a special giveaway that Mark's doing. Sorry, I just realized you're looking at half my face. That's awesome. So be sure to check out Dan at Slot Valley Racing. Special guest Mark with Mark's Slotcar Garage. He's giving away a couple of his custom built Vipers. Awesome cars. I know I'm going to be watching. I hope I win one. I've been teasing Mark. He just needs to go ahead and mail them to me. So, but whoever wins those cars are going to be a happy camper. Next week, like I said, we'll do another 5-car auction. I'll go over the 10 cars that are going to be given away as my way of saying thank you for reaching the 1,000 subscriber mark. You know, the race for 1K, as I called it. And so 10 different cars. I'm going to basically show those off. And then the following week, we'll start giving away 2 cars of that 10 for the next 5 weeks until the grand prize of the final 2 cars, which will be the final two modified, either Mega G Plus or Tyco or Auto World, whichever the third place person doesn't pick. So long story short, got a lot of things coming for the channel. Exciting. You can join in and become a member. If you don't want to pay to be a member, it's free to subscribe. So smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it to your friends and family. Now's a great time to become a member, because all my subscribers are going to be eligible to try to enter the video to win one of those free 10 cars that I'm giving away. Auto World, Tyco, Mega G Plus AFX. So if you're in for free stuff and you don't want to pay for anything, now's your time to subscribe to Scott's channel. Thank you to everybody for showing up tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody participating in the chat. Thank you to Mr. Adam Hurt for being my moderator for the channel. Everybody give him one last congratulations for his opening night on being my moderator. And thank you again, Adam, for your support. I appreciate it. And thank you to all my members once again. Be on the lookout for the Slotcar Sunday Showcase. I didn't get it out last week, but this week I'll be doing the case back here behind me, which is my racing rigs from Auto World. So look for that little short to come out tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on Monday night on Slot Valley Racing's live feed with Dan's Monday Night Live. So once again, everybody, have a good rest of your weekend. Stay warm if it's cool where you're at. Stay dry if it's raining. Light some sparks and melt some plastic, guys. Have a good weekend. See you on Monday. Bye-bye.